Hello guys, it is me, ARC Exotics, and today we're back with another video. So in this video, what we're going to be doing today is turning our gargoyle gecko into a fully bioactive setup. At the minute it's just a very basic setup, I'll show you in a second, but what we're going to do is take some stuff out of that tank there, which is the Crested geckos, because he's got a fully bioactive bottom layer, but he's got no plants or light. We just thought we're going to get him a bigger tank, it would be easier. So yeah, that's going to come out of there to save us probably about £20. So we'd have to buy bio balls and a fleece, and there's also a load of dirt in there, so we might even be able to half that. He's just going to go down to a basic normal setup, and then we're going to use the bio balls, the fleece, and we're going to buy some more substrate, put that into the gargoyles next door, and then go to the pet store and grab some plants. He's already got a Arcadia Jungle Dawn light above him, so the plants will do just fine. So other than that, I'll show you both of the tanks and then we'll get on with the video. Let's go. So this is a little bedside setup I've got going on. My weighing chart is there. We have the Crested gecko tank here and a little lava lamp. So the reason we have a fully bioactive substrate here, so we've got the bio balls, then we've got the separation fleece, and we have a really thick layer of dirt. Now this is not beneficial to him at all, because as you can see his plants are plastic and there's no live plants in there whatsoever. I should probably open the doors so you don't get the reflection. There we go. So all he's got is logs and plastic plants and a hammock, so there's no actual live plants in here. And his light is actually just a very basic Exoterra LED light, which doesn't support plant growth. So all of the substrate and bio balls here have no benefit to him whatsoever, and also until we get him a bigger tank, that will free him up quite a lot of room on the bottom. So other than that, we're going to show you the gargoyle tank and then we'll crack on. So this is in the other room, and this is the gargoyle tank. Now as you can see, the light we've got on it is an Arcadia Jungle Dawn, which also follows through into that tank there, and as you can see supports plant growth very well. These plants have not stopped growing, doing really good, so much to the fact that they're actually burning the top because it's just growing so much. And you can actually see our line day gecko candy on the peace lily, which makes a change, just getting some morning UVB. So we know that light is definitely going to be able to support what we're after. And this bioactive tank also has the bio balls with the roots coming through, the separation layer and some dirt. Now we've gone from the, we've gone from the bottom almost all the way up with balls, separation layer and dirt up to the very top. Now this gargoyle gecko just has dirt. So what we're going to do is, obviously, again I'll open the glass so you can see, we are going to take out all of the contents in here. And again, this is all plastic, horrible stuff, which we don't like. We're going to put the bio balls down, separation layer, substrate, go to the pet store, grab some plants, and then we should be well away. So other than that, like I say, this tank isn't the best. The backboard is a bit makeshift, and we've got some stuff here. But once it's all bioactive and you won't be able to see the sides too much, it will look much better. So let's get on. In case you guys haven't figured it out, the bio balls are at the bottom of Rolo's tank, so we need to get them out, which means all of this has to come out, including this big log. So he'll probably end up having a bit of a new layout, which isn't the worst thing because he likes exploring. So yeah, now I'm not going to film this because it's a pretty boring job. All I've got to do is get everything out. I may as well wash it whilst it's out, and then hopefully you'll see a next clip with the bio balls all separate and some of the dirt. So I'll probably see you in about 2 hours. Can't wait. So we're about 5 or 10 minutes in, and there's a good thing that I did do a little bit of a deep clean, because as you can see there is some poo. Deep cleans should be done at least once a month, but obviously that is very animal specific. Some of his stuff is out on the floor here, and when we do finally get him, it's just tucked away back there. When we do finally get him, he's going to go into this little pet carrier, into his favourite little willow. We're going to zip this up so it's nice and warm and safe while we're doing it all. There we go, we have one Crested gecko secure. Well, half secure. His bum is sticking out a little bit.
But yeah, look at his tail whilst we've got the chance. Very nice. Anyway, Rolo is...
We are getting there on film with one hand because this hand is covered in mud. Now what we've done is we've got the dirt there in one tub,
dirt in the bag, all of Rolo's stuff that needs a wash, two buckets of bioballs, and we've still got some to go. Then we're going to drain this water out, give the tank a nice clean down, and then put him back with everything nice and clean, and have the stuff to do our own bioactive build on the gargoyle tank. So
right, that did not take as long as I thought, but it was very messy. So we ended up with a box and 2 buckets of bioballs, an extremely deep layer of mushy water which I soaked up with loads of tissue, and what we're going to do is now take a pad and just give it a nice scrub down, get all the glass nice and clean, and then yeah, the rebuild starts. And just so you guys do know, we're not actually doing the bioactive build for the gargoyle in this video. This is actually just going to be letting you guys know that we're taking it from Rolo, the crested gecko, and transferring it over to the gargoyle gecko, and just basically sort of the process of doing that. And then the video after this will actually be the full bioactive setup of our gargoyle gecko. So if you guys want to watch that, make sure you're in for the next video. But we've still got a few things to do in this video, so let's crack on. And
now it's just wash all of our crested gecko stuff and give them a nice deep clean, and then all that stuff is going to go back into this tank, and we can also use the gargoyle gecko stuff in there too.
So once it is all done, we can also use all of this here in the crested gecko's tank. So we've got the big plastic leaf at the back, this thing here which you'll enjoy, another set of leaves, loads of logs, another set of leaves up there. All of this can be used in our crested gecko's tank to make up for it not being fully bioactive.
So I just checked on little Rolo and he's just in there. He's doing good, he's chilling. He's waiting for some treat worms. We're slowly starting to put his tank back together. Put the big log in, his hammock's back, leaves, and we've got a few more bits to go in, and obviously he's got a lot more room on the bottom now.
So I forgot to film for a second, but what we've done is just captured the gargoyle gecko, put him into a tub over here, and he's just shed out as well, looking absolutely stunning, even though the camera's not picking it up. No, there we go. Looking absolutely stunning. We've got all of his stuff over here, which we need to wash because obviously they're different species. So we're now going to take that down, wash that, and add whatever we can of this into the crested gecko. So this all seems like a lot of hassle, but this guy is now in a little temporary setup, just some bits and bobs for him to hide under and feel a bit secure, because we do not want to lose that tail of his. So other than that, we're going to go wash the other bits and see where we're at. And voila, this is it. This is the final piece for Rolo, the crested gecko. We've made sure that log is super secure. I'm really paranoid about things like this, so that's super secure. So is all of that back there with the little holes in. And you can see through there as well, another little hole to go in there. Loads of cork bark, everything is so secure. Well, I hope, I'm 99% sure I've made it secure. Leaves stuck up there. 2 lots here. You might be wondering where his hammock is. He's still got his hammock there, but hopefully he'll go in it a bit more if it's undercover, like that. That corner there at the back, which he loves, little hole to get out there. Water dish. Yeah, so we just got to add his little willow tube thing back, which I might try and squeeze down there. And that is it, he is in. So what we've done for now is just chucked everything in here, but made sure it is secure because I don't want to go to the pet store and come back to a squashed gargoyle gecko. So everything is in there, just quite low down, and we've just put him back in, and oh my god, under this Arcadia light does he look so good. Look at that, man. Look at that, still very young, but yeah, look at that colour, crazy. So let's put the crested gecko in. So I opened up the container and bloop, there he is, he's ready and waiting. So yeah, he loves this, so I'm going to try and put it back in the tank. Oh, he looks hungry as well. So and there he is in the tube. Hopefully he'll come out in his own time.
maybe, because I'm balancing the tube with one hand and I'm filming with the other. So any time today would be great. Thanks. So just because I was standing there for like 3 minutes, just to prevent scaring him, I've just pushed the willow in for now, just in a temporary position, and he's just got his little nose sticking out just at the top there. But he can come out at his own time, there is no rush. So hopefully when he makes a move I might be able to get it on camera, but if not, then this is his new little setup. And as you can see, he's definitely not rushing. He's now coming out of the other end of the glass, and look how cute he is. Oh, he just hit his nose. Oh, and again. Are you okay? So now he's kind of debating whether to come out of the tube or not, but we'll have to see. This reflection on the glass really don't do him justice, but yeah, he's finally plopped out of the tube and decided to go right at the bottom. So I guess now he's just gonna explore down there and see what's up.
So guys, that is basically the video. Now you can see him up there somewhere, that side or that side, I can't tell from looking at the camera, but he is up there now settling in. We are going to add his little willow tube back towards the end of the day when he's settled down, and other than that he has had everything that has been washed and cleaned from the gargoyle gecko's tank been added in there, so he's got a lot more greenery, a lot more hiding places and loads more stuff to do. Also, he's got a lot more space on the floor now because we've freed up the extra layers which made up of the bioactive setup. So other than that, he is now in his new tank. Now smash the like button on this video and drop some comments down below, because the video after this is actually going to be the full bioactive setup of the gargoyle gecko. So if you guys want to see that video out as soon as possible, like I said, smash the like button, let me know down below, and it will be coming very very soon, because I'm now going to run to the pet shop, grab what I need and start filming that one. So other than that, that covers today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for the bioactive build coming up next.